Meet Iran's high-speed smugglers, an army of teenagers who shuttle from Oman across the narrow Strait of Hormuz, evading import duties to sell all manner of goods in Iran's southern ports. But the smugglers say the plunging rial currency means Iranians can no longer afford their smuggled goods.
It's very intense over there on that side. It's very intense. It's really hurting the people. The authorities are really hurting everyone and everything.
European Union ministers decided on Monday to expand sanctions against Iran and on Tuesday listed more than 30 Iranian firms as being targeted. Iran insists its nuclear program is for civilian purposes and denies it is trying to develop an atomic bomb. The West says sanctions are the main way to pressure Iran and forestall military conflict. Guido Westerwelle is Germany's foreign minister.
Wir haben zur Verleihung von Nachdruck
We have decided on a further package of sanctions to increase pressure and make negotiations more substantial in the areas of trade and banking, transport and energy. In addition, we will enforce measures to put an end to bypassing sanctions.
Iran's economy, both legitimate and clandestine, is suffering. The plunging currency has sparked protests in Tehran. And on Tuesday, Iran slammed the EU sanctions as inhuman and ineffective. Jamie Ingram is a Middle East analyst at IHS Global Insight.
This is hitting the Iranians hard in the pocket. Also, with the restrictions on imports, there's growing food shortages. That was seen especially around Ramadan, with shortages over chicken, for instance, which again affected the ordinary Iranians incredibly. We're going to see this sort of thing increasing more and more.
Analysts say sanctions targeting Iran's oil industry have hit hard, and the country is scrambling to find new markets. Iran's energy minister visited New Delhi last week and expressed hope that Indian businesses would invest in Iran.
This opportunity will benefit India, enabling its private sector and private companies to obtain good prices from our country.
Critics say the sanctions on Iran have failed to halt its nuclear program while causing the people to suffer. Again, Middle East analyst at IHS Global Insight, Jamie Ingram.
A large part of the social bargain between the ruling mullahs, the government and the people is based on provision of services. This is going to become more increasingly embarrassing for the government, and the pressure could tell eventually.
With few signs of a diplomatic breakthrough, analysts say the latest round of EU sanctions will tighten the economic stranglehold on Iran's economy even further. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.